Good evening, profit takers. It's Victoria here, back with another video. And today we're going to talk about how to enter the one high of week or low of week trades after the signal day. So the profit takers alert dashboard is going to alert you of a signal day, right? And that's going to be your one HOW or your one LOW. Okay, so let's get to the charts. And with that being said, you want to enter that trade that next day because it's waiting for you. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hop on over to, let's see, one of these trades here. Which one is this? Okay, cool. So this is S&P. Now this was this trade today, guys, I wasn't really paying attention to S&P. I didn't show it, but if you go back to the video, I was looking at today. I was in GU, EJ, oil. What else was I in today? Let me look. Yeah, and NAS. Okay, and they were all selling. Pretty much all of them were selling. And so, you know, if I'm in one indice, I don't really mess around with any others. I just kind of focus on one. But nonetheless, you know, if this was the trade, so today we have, basically this one was looking like it was going to go long, but it ended up going and failing. It broke out and failed, right? So since it did not continue long, right, we had 3 hits to the high yesterday, and it confirmed, right? So I didn't look at this one this morning, but just looking at this price action, you see the 3 hits to the high and how the breakouts failed. So going short, this was a beautiful trade to go short in, but I can't watch everything. You know what I mean? But whatever your trades that you love to trade, then you just keep an eye on that. I try to watch enough so that you guys can see, you know, sometimes the patterns just play out perfectly and sometimes the signal is there, but the actual market, the actual market didn't do much, but you got something even though the signal was there, right? So you're looking to enter this thing short. You know, what I normally like to do, based on your particular session, for me, it's New York. So I would look for, I've already got the confirmation that we are going short today. So I'm not looking for anything else and I'm not trying to counter it. I'm just going to go short. So I'm just going to drop the fibs on here real quick. And I'm going to take, I'm going to go from the recent high to the low. Okay. So kind of looks like it's right around here somewhere. Okay, and this is pretty much the low. So if I can use this area up there as the high and then this as the low, because this was the low of London. And then I just look at the 50% area because the retracements are typically around the 50%. And that would be it right there. Okay. And that would be the entry. Right as the market is opening, right? So beautiful entry. So of course, you know, it's going to pull back some. Let's say you missed the first one. So you know it's going to drop and it's going to retrace again. It's going to pull back. So I do the same thing. I will go from this low here to the high, because now I'm looking to see how far, you know, the retracement on this rise here, because it's usually three candles. Okay. And that's what you guys will notice on my charts. You'll see the green, the green box. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get an idea of where the retracement is going to be. And then I just plot it there and I just wait. And I can tell you that this has taught me to be really patient. Okay. It has taught me to be extremely patient and wait for this to play out. Now I'm dropping down to M5 because obviously, guys, This will be where you'd want to enter after you figured out where you're going to be from M15, and then you'll enter. So we have a nice break in structure here, and then of course we have the break of structure, and this is where you would just beautifully get in, okay, after this break of structure. Okay, it's there we go. I need to clear my RAM on my PC here. Okay, so that's the entry. Okay, and then of course it's going to retrace, it always does, and then you have another opportunity to enter here, and you can see here you know, this A pattern, right? And it's just beautifully right there where we'd go and put in another entry, another position. And this is just right, you know, before the market, guys. So this is great, right? This is perfect. Okay, so let's look at another one. Now, don't take my word on any of this. I want you guys to go and do this yourself. Okay. And this is Nas. And this is the trades that I did take today. Okay. And I got in because I wasn't anywhere around this market when the first drop happened right before the market opened. I came in around this area. So once more again, we're going to go here and highlight from the low to this high. I'm going to use this area to help me to get in. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait. So then, of course, you know, with that, let's see if I can delete this real quick. There we go. I'm going to come back up here. If I had gotten in a little bit earlier, I would have gotten in right there. But I was not. Oops. I was actually we're working on this website, guys. This website is coming so that you can, when you're ready to purchase the indicator, you'll just download it. It'll be instant. Everything will be awesome. So as you can see there, guys, boom, that's the entry. Okay. Now you see 2 up here, but because obviously it's a new day in trading, even though it's still Wednesday for me, but in the trading world, it's another day. Okay. All right, so that's how I would enter. Very simple. I traded the dollar CAD, and this one I had already marked it. That was the retracement area that I was looking for. So after it did that big push up, of course it's going to retrace. Of course it is. And that's how I marked that area, and I waited for it. And I entered. Of course, I was down on M5, and that's when I got in. This is going to be a short video, but I do get questions about entering the markets, and this is how you do it. Okay. It requires a lot of patience, and I think if you do this, then you will be able to grow your patience. Because you got to work at it, just like anything else, right? Let's see. Let's look at GU. Same thing. This was beautiful. So beautiful. I took the retracement from the low to the high. And that was that. I think that's a little bit. I must have done something a little bit different. Is it the recent? Oh yeah, that's a little bit different. Where did I take it from? I should have wrote it on my notes. There we go. I use this one. I used that high, and I think I used this high to this low because it had the reversal dot there, and I was like, oh, let me just use that, and I used it, and it actually was perfect. So there we go. I couldn't remember what the heck I did. I'm like, oh, that's not it. Okay. But the good thing is I left it there. And if you watched the session today, you would have seen it. You would have totally saw me do this, and I left it there and I just waited. Okay. What was another one? Let's go to EJ. Is this EJ? Yeah. Okay. Now, this one, it played out nice. It played out really nice in London. I mean, even though I was able to take this short in New York, it wasn't as a beautiful trade as London, but I took it anyway. Why am I going from the low to the high? Let me change that, sorry. So right around here. Okay. And the funny thing is, I was watching it, I'm always watching my charts, and I was like, oh, finally got to the high, It hit the high of the Asia. This black line is Asia's high. So it finally got to the high, and I marked it. And then I was like, okay, now it should finally give me an opportunity to enter, and it did. And again, it wasn't like the best trade ever. The moment it started to pull back, when it got to the low, I went ahead and took profits. So I'm not mad at this trade. It did what it needed to do. Very, very pleased because one, I followed my rules and I waited, right? I just those simple things, follow the rules and being patient. It's all really it takes, right? When you have something as easy as this to find setups, the rest is just you being patient. Okay. Now look at Aussie. Another beautiful trade. It was actually a zero high of week today. And that just basically tells you that you're going to have, again, this was the signal day as the day was going. So when I saw that, I was like, heck yeah, I'm getting in, right? I am in. So I did the same thing. I did actually, I did this one. I wanted to see what the entry would have been if I did go from this area. Hold on. When you start dropping stuff, you just keep dropping it. So that's what I feel like I'm doing here. There we go. I took this high, the most recent high here, and I went all the way to the low to get where I was thinking the retracement was going to go. So the 50% mark was there, and that's what I did. Okay. And then I did it again from that high to the low to get an idea of the re-entering and entering the another position here. Okay, a little off, but nonetheless, it worked. Oil, let me just hop on over there because I did trade this one. It was 3 days. Was it 3 days? No, it was. Yeah, so yeah, it was 3. Hold on, make sure you guys can see that. Yep. So it was 3 because we count the actual day of the peak as 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was 4 days after the peak, but this showed 3. So when I see that And then I see that we already had these breakouts, right? We had a breakout here, 1, 2, and now we're here on the on the third. You know, when it says 3 HOW, again, it's the fourth day, and we already had the low. So I had marked the low, and I'm like, okay, we're going to reverse today. Now, this isn't technically, you know, supposed to be a trend reversal, but it was definitely a reversal trade to take. Okay. Now, I don't know. Honestly, sometimes 380R doesn't eventuate, right? It's just sometimes it doesn't do it. And then all of a sudden, the trend, you know, we're now going long, because just looking at this, I can already see these 3 pushes here. And you can totally count this. I forgot to count this. This is a breakout right here, 1, and here's another breakout, 2, and then here's a breakout, 3. So we're definitely, when I saw those 3 breakouts, I already knew, like, okay, you know, this is definitely going to go and reverse today. And it did. Don't mind these here. I don't know where they came from. So I went ahead and did my retracement, and this is where I entered this long, and this was a beautiful trade for today. I'm so happy with this trade. I was patient, I waited, and yeah, so happy. You know, it's all about getting better every single day, and you know, these are little things that I do to get better every single day. And I knew that I had to work on being more patient, because I always struggled with that. And you know, the other thing was just defining the entry a little bit more. So you know, that's why I ended up, you know, starting to do these retracements at the 50%, because that is a fact. Like, you know, with market structure, it's going to always retrace about 50%. So why not use that to get you in these trades? Okay. And market structure to get out. Right? Because technically this would be a break in structure here, and then we have the break of structure right here. My little lines are crooked, so I'm just trying, because I don't know what's going on with my computer today. But nonetheless, that's how we do it. That's how we get in these trades, guys. Right? So that's all I have for right now. I wanted this to be really quick. I wanted you to get the business right away, because I want you to go back to your charts and I want you to test this out. Okay? Don't believe me. You got to go in there and do the work, just like I'm doing the work every single day, even when I don't feel like it, even when I'm tired, right? I'll still do a little something. It might not be a whole video like I'm doing right now. Okay. But I'm going to come in here and I'm going to spend a little time reviewing the charts. And that's just what I do, right? I hope you're doing that too. So don't forget, guys, the information for the indicator is going to be in the comments, the description section below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. I always forget to ask you to do this. Okay. I always forget to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe my videos, but I really would appreciate it if you would, because I'm giving you the business. Most people will make you pay for this. Like, they will make you pay them for this kind of stuff. And you don't have to pay me for this. Okay. Just like the video. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop messing around with y'all. See you in the next video. Ciao for now.